Everyone knows that Brookhaven doesn't look realistic. To be honest, it can get pretty ugly, but I've actually discovered a bunch of buildings and items inside of Brookhaven that we can find in real life. That's why in today's video, I'll be showing you guys cities in real life that are bizarrely similar to Brookhaven. That includes cars in the game with real life counterparts. In this video, you'll even find me recording in real life trying to find Brookhaven items. We'll be starting with this premium car from the game. A lot of people like this one, but not only here, in real life too. It's not that easy to find one of these. This car is based on the Nissan Skyline. It's a really expensive car. Everyone out there's wanting one of these. Wouldn't you want one too?
Nando, stop talking about this old car and do this new one here.
You're right, Bacon. The Cybertruck has to be one of the most famous new cars. You probably heard tales about this vehicle somewhere in your life, since it's really different from the others. Here's how it looks in real life. It's a cybernetic truck that's made by Tesla. Everyone's seen it for it. The most interesting part is its structure. He's all blocky like that in real life, as you can see. In my opinion, it kind of looks like an actual spaceship. The oddest thing about it is that they say it's even bulletproof. This car right here is also based on a really fancy car in real life. It's the famous Rolls Royce. This one's only really bought by very famous and rich people. It's quite fun to know that these cars are all based on actual ones in real life, right? Which means that you can just find them out of nowhere around your street somewhere.
So I would be able to find this car in real life?
Not all of them, Bacon. Even more that one in particular. That one's not even from Brookhaven. What are you talking about?
So sorry.
This video shows us some other vehicles that were inspired from real life, like the plane in the airport, for example. The helicopter from the police station also has a counterpart, of course. They even added the parachute in this one. I think that's actually a game screenshot though. We got the police car. Just look at how good it looks in real life. I love that. This is the limousine. It's such a nice car in real life. I've never seen one in my life. There's also this yellow guy, which is based on a Jeep. Those are awesome. Comment down below if you've ever seen one of the cars from the game in real life. I'd love to know. I was just hanging around when that guy from the Grimace Shake showed up out of nowhere. What does he want with me?
Leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you love your parents. You better do that or you won't love them.
You better go do that, guys. Quickly! In this TikTok video, this guy was able to find that exact Brookhaven Jeep in real life, which is just awesome. Here's the one he was talking about is that same Jeep from before. It's literally the same. They even have the exact same colors.
Nando, I bet you can't find something in real life.
You may not know about this, Bacon, but I've already found a few Brookhaven things in real life. One of the things I've actually seen is the Brookhaven fountain. You may think I'm wrong, but it actually does exist in real life. Some time ago, I went on a trip and found a fountain that's got to be straight out of Brookhaven. It has the water on the bottom. There's water coming down from it, just like the one in the game. But in this case, it's in real life. Another thing I saw was this little car from Brookhaven, but this one I found was orange colored for some reason, but it looks exactly like it still. I also found this guy right here, which we can find in the game, even if the blue in the game is a tad bit darker. You can see that they're really similar, right? The cars I found are this purple car right here. Don't they look exactly alike? I also found this one. I feel like I have a knack for finding these. Leave a comment if you've seen any of these cars in real life too. In this video, they actually find the city of Brookhaven in real life as well. But in Google Maps, of course, he just zooms into there until he finds a city that's literally called Brookhaven. It's the exact same name. I opened Google Maps myself and found that exact same city right over here. Let me send the little street view guy there to see what it looks like. Can we find anything of interest in this place? If I'm being honest, it doesn't look like the game at all. I guess you can say the street resembles it a little bit, but streets in any city look like this. It ain't nothing interesting. What if we look over this way then? Wait a minute, doesn't this look like the town hall? Here's the place I'm talking about in the game. Putting them side by side, we'll be able to see a fair bit of resemblance. I'm looking at a few of these houses in case I find some to compare, but they actually all look fairly different from the game. In my opinion, the houses of Brookhaven look a lot more luxurious and pretty. That's not even talking about the price of one of these. The only place that looks a bit like the ones I've seen is Mr. Brookhaven's abandoned shack. You can look around here and you'll see a bunch of them that look like it. A bunch of stuff that we've seen have really resembled Brookhaven inside of Roblox. It's always nice to see stuff from the game show up in real life like that.
Hey Nando, I doubt you can find this yellow house from Brookhaven in real life.
This one, Bacon, I've never seen anything like it in real life. I don't need to show this place to you guys. This is quite an old one at that. Everyone probably already knows all the secrets it holds, which to be honest are a lot. Let me be honest right now, I think I already know where to find this one in real life. Back in Google Maps, if we throw our little guy right on this street right here, I think we just need to go over this way. I think that's probably it at least. Looking over this way, we'll be able to see that exact same yellow house in real life. Ain't this great? The biggest problem is that it's not really yellow here. Beyond that, it's exactly the same. You can see that the roof is a triangle triangle, just like in the game and all that. It even has the 4 pillars holding it up, just like we'd see there. But the biggest and most important part are the symbols right on top there. It also has the name of the place written down here. For some reason, it starts with Sigma. Maybe this place is where some Sigmas live and we didn't know. That got me interested on how the inside looks like now. I was trying to look for more places that resembled the game, but couldn't find anything. There are just old buildings around here. There's this street called Brookhaven. Apparently, there's something from the game here. It's right there. This place is called the Bank of Brookhaven, which would be the actual bank of the city. But it looks a whole lot more like Town Hall than the bank in game. As you can see, this bank is nothing much, really. It's quite a small little place, with both a bottom and a top floor where you can find the big vault. If you've played it for a while, you've probably seen this main building close to spawn. Down here, you'll find the grocery store where you can buy anything you desire. And going up these stairs, we're also able to buy some luxurious apartments. Since we're here in the city of Brookhaven, then go right next to Brookhaven Village. We just need to throw our guy over here. Going over this way, we'll find a building that's practically just like the one we just saw. Can't believe we found the grocery store in real life. Just look at that entrance. They're so much alike. You can even see that the upper floors seem to have apartments, so people in real life may even be living out there. I'm being serious when I say this. You can totally see just how much these look like each other, right? This is Brookhaven's church. In a prior video about Brookhaven in real life, I found a place with a church that looks a lot like the one we have in the game. They may look quite alike, but that top part doesn't really look like it at all. Now I found this place, let me just put our guy right there. We just need to turn and go this way, and we'll find this other church that you can see has a top part that's a lot more like the church in the game. Ain't that crazy? If you've played Brookhaven for at least a few seconds, you probably know that Brookhaven doesn't look realistic at all. Let me just go into the accessories and look for something realistic. Some realistic faces should probably show up, but you'd probably just find weird stuff like this, or maybe some really scary things. Don't you worry, I know a way to become realistic without looking all weird like that. To do that, we need to go over to the marketplace, then in the sorts, we'll look for the least pricey items. Don't forget to click on the character category. Now you're gonna be seeing a ton of players you'll be able to get for free in the game. Here you'll find a bunch of these characters that look a whole lot more realistic than things like a bacon hair, for example. I think I'm gonna pick this guy up. He does look a bit scary, but I think it'll work. After doing that, we'll go to the clothing category. Then in the creator, we'll type Roblox. With that done, we'll find some clothes for our realistic guy to use. After finding everything you want, you can just put them on your character and it'll work fine. All that is done, so we just need to change back into our Roblox avatar, and there we go. We've turned into the most realistic guy in all of Brookhaven. Just look at all this. This guy even blinks. That looks so scary.
Oh gosh, Nando, you look hideous.
Come on, Bacon. I literally look just like a guy while you look like a weird doll or something. Let me look like a real life me.
All right then, if you're so into those realistic things, I have a challenge for you.
What kind of challenge?
Whatever I buy, you have to buy in real life.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He's totally gonna make me spend a lot.
I think I'm in the mood for some nice Doritos.
Come on, dude.
That was good, but I got so thirsty that I'll need a bottle of water.
There we go. Water into our little cart.
Pizza is literally my favorite food. I gotta get some.
I do like it a lot too, but I didn't want to spend money on that.
To finish it off, I'll grab this banana. It's good for your health.
You're right, Bacon. It's important to eat some fruits. So that's gonna have to be it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for even more. Don't forget to go follow my Roblox profile. It's at NanndoYT. Just click those 3 little dots and then you'll be able to play with me whenever I'm on a public server. Make sure to watch one of the videos on screen right now. They're so much fun. Thank you for watching. See you later. Have a good one.